Anything else?
That's not enough to keep you occupied?
I was being facetious.
Thought you liked staying busy, especially since your social life has been on dry dock these days.
Listen to you. I'm pretty sure I could say the same about yours, unless there's something that you're not telling me.
Is that your obnoxious way of asking me about Katie?
I'm asking you about Brooke. I know how you feel about her. It must be frustrating.
What do you mean, just because she's still hung up on that pathetic loser Forrester? Even though he's married to Shauna now? Yeah, it's a little frustrating.
So what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I'd like to know that, too. If you're planning to make another little play for Brooke, we're gonna have a problem.
It's Aunt Donna checking in again.
She and the kids on their way home from the beach?
Yep, and once again apologizing for taking them without asking first.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be a reward for finishing their big art project, but no harm done.
Yeah, except now Kelly is going to be even later, getting back home to her mom, which Steffi is not going to like.
No, I know. I'm going to call Steffi and explain. But you're right. The sooner Kelly's back in her mother's arms, better off Steffi will be.
I hate knowing that I can't push through the pain without help. And I hate relying on medication of any kind, but I have a little girl to raise. A little girl who is very active and needs her mother to do things with her.
And I understand that. I realize how committed you are to Kelly.
She's my everything. But I can't be the mother I should be if I'm still in this pain. Please, please, one more refill. That's all I'm asking.
I'm sorry, Steffi. Like, as much as I want to help you, and I do, this isn't the way. The answer is no.
You really shouldn't stop by unannounced, Ridge. Dollar Bill's a very busy man.
Dollar Bill, God. He is the reason my daughter was in the hospital. She's still in pain because he mowed her down with his car.
Oh, come on, seriously. Even you're not enough of an idiot to really believe that. It was an accident, Forrester, and believe me, I regret it.
What else do you regret? You regret kissing my wife? The impact that had on so many families? Care about that?
I care about Brooke. Evidently, a hell of a lot more than you do, since she's now your ex-wife, thanks to that Vegas drive-through wedding of yours. I'll have burgers, fries, and a marriage certificate.
I should call Steffi, let her know Kelly's going to be home shortly. I'm just not a fan of her being alone right now.
Only she's not, remember? She's with her doctor.
Knock, knock.
Mom, hey.
Hey.
Hi. Is it all right? I'm not interrupting?
No, come on
No, you're not interrupting. We just got home ourselves.
How are the kiddos?
They're good. I think they're still with Donna, but they should be back any minute.
Is everything okay?
Ah, God. Please, please, I'm in pain. I wouldn't be asking for another refill if I wasn't.
I know, but...
But you still won't help me. Even when you're the only person who can.
Steffi.
Doctor, my daughter's gonna be home soon. She depends on me. What good am I to Kelly this way?
Well, what good are you to her if you become overly reliant on... Look, I don't want you to think for a moment that I don't empathize with what you're going through. I've had other patients with similar struggles. Patients who feel like the pain is just taking over their lives.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Sometimes it feels like I'm barely able to function.
And that's scary. I know, but Steffi, what's even scarier is if you become too overly dependent on this medication. Well, look, opioids have been known to cause addiction in certain people even when taken properly. And true, it doesn't happen in all cases, but the possibility is there. That's why doctors need to closely monitor their patients to make sure they don't become increasingly reliant. Which is what I'm concerned could be happening to you.
Oh, Mr. Everhart's waiting in my office to go over the contracts we were discussing. Is it safe to leave you two lovebirds alone?
Well, I don't see any helicopters or cars, so I think we're in good shape, Justin. Thank you.
Get back to me when those contracts are fully executed.
Will do.
All right, Foresters, you can see we do more around here than just stitch dresses together. So unless you're here to hem my pants, I'll give you 2 minutes. You're on the clock.
I heard your profession of love to Brooke.
Then you also heard what Brooke said to me. She will always love me. Always. Deal with it.
Well, I can see why Steffi was thrown. She was expecting Liam to bring Kelly home, and instead...
I show up without her daughter. Didn't go over well. And in hindsight, I probably should have called first and asked if it was okay for Kelly to stay a little longer instead of just showing up at her house unexpected, but I didn't expect her to react the way that she did.
Yeah, but you weren't trying to keep her daughter from her.
Obviously not. But apparently that's how she feels.
You explained everything to her, right? And she understands now.
I mean, I hope so. It's just seeing her hurt and grimacing in pain, it just broke my heart.
Is she still taking medication for the pain?
Last I heard, yes, but, you know, if she's still in that kind of discomfort.
Has she had contact with her doctor?
Actually, he was there. He showed up. Apparently he lives close by, so he was checking in on Steffi, and I wanted to speak to him and ask him how Steffi was doing and let him know that we're worried about her, but Steffi was having none of that.
What do you mean?
Well, let's just say that she was eager for me to leave. Said that she wanted to speak to her doctor alone.
You think there's more going on there?
I don't want to lecture. I just need some pills. One more refill, please.
It won't be just one. When that bottle's empty again, we'll be having the same conversation.
Oh, God, that's not true.
Steffi, I'm a doctor. I've seen this before, and you're a highly intelligent woman. I'm sure you're aware of the opioid crisis in this country.
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay, just can you let me finish? I want you to fully understand what's happening to you.
I do. I'm in pain. And these pills keep me from being in pain.
Yes, they block the pain, but it's the way that they do it. Sure, when it goes from the bloodstream to the brain, there's a chemical reaction in the brain's reward center. And it's the same reaction to intense pleasure. So dopamine is released on much higher levels in the brain's reward center than normal pleasurable activities like eating good food or drinking fluids or having sex. The pills, they cause a release of dopamine that alerts the brain that something extremely important has taken place. And this ends up needing to be repeated over and over. Is this making sense?
I don't understand. You think I have a problem?
Brooke will always love me. She can fight it, you can deny it, but it doesn't make it any less true.
You are delusional.
And you're a hypocrite for thinking you can still run roughshod over Brooke's life when you're married to another woman.
I care about her.
Well, that's debatable. If you really cared about her, you'd get on with your new life with Shauna the showgirl, and you would let Brooke...
Get on with her life with you? Are you nuts? You're toxic to any woman that ever cared about you. Look what you did to Katie.
Leave Katie out of it.
You know what? Married or not, I will always protect Brooke from guys like you.
So, Brooke, I mean, how are you doing? This has not been the easiest time for you either.
Well, there's some days that I just want to crawl back into bed and pull the covers up over my head, and Forget about the whole world. Or eat a plate full of cookies and go into a sugar coma and forget about everything.
And that's when I bring out the old adage about not making a bad situation worse. Which, of course, makes Mom feel miraculously 100% better.
You're kidding, of course.
Yes.
I'm not going to pretend this is easy. I mean, it's been really painful and it's been shocking what happened to Rich and me. And I just wish... Well, you both know what I wish. But that doesn't matter. I don't want you to worry about me. The important thing is that you two are happy and healthy and you have a wonderful family. And I couldn't be happier for you.
Whoa, don't put words in my mouth, okay?
But that's what you mean. You think I'm addicted.
I didn't say that, Steffi. I said I am concerned.
Yeah, so am I. I'm concerned I'm never going to be free of this pain.
That you will be. Okay? You will heal and you'll get your life back. But until then, you don't want to make matters worse.
I don't see how it could get much worse.
It's because you're in more than physical pain. You need to open up to somebody. Right? Your father, a brother, a friend, me.
You really listen. You really care.
Absolutely. I already do.
I don't even know where to begin.
Maybe with Hope and the complicated history you have with her.
Yeah, complicated doesn't even begin to describe it. Yeah, for a time, I thought Hope and Liam's baby was mine. I was raising her as my own.
What?
Yeah, it's just it's a really long, terrible story. We were all taken advantage of, and I was led to believe it was a private adoption. I had no idea that the baby was Beth. I just wanted a little sister for Kelly. I fell in love with her the moment I held her. And then the truth came out, and I had to give her up to Hope and Liam.
I'm so sorry.
I named her Phoebe after my sister.
You two were close?
Yeah, very. She died years ago. Horrible car accident. Part of me died that day. But I've managed to move on. It's like you said, we all go through challenging times.
And this is another one of those challenging times. Taking painkillers to help cope with it isn't the answer.
Well, your mom seems to be doing better. You're still worried, huh?
Yeah. I just wish that she and Ridge would.
Yeah, I know.
She is right about one thing, though. That this is a special time for us, for our family. I can't remember ever feeling so at peace and happy and blessed. I feel bad for Steffi and what she's going through. But we will be there for her, to help her and to make sure she gets through this.
Yeah. She will. Don't you worry. She's too strong not to.
Did I ever tell you that I am thankful for you? Because you're an amazing husband and an incredible father. I love our life together, Liam. And I love you so much. And I always will.
You haven't said much about your mother. Do you see her?
Oh, she lives in Paris, but we're still very close.
She's the psychiatrist, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, would you also believe that my mother fell in love with my dad only to lose him to Brooke Logan, Hope's mom?
Really?
Yeah, you see the pattern there. I lose Liam to Hope Logan, and my mother loses my father to Brooke Logan.
And is that why your mother left? Too painful to...
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a lot of loss in my family. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I keep telling you all of this. Like, I know you don't want to hear it. It's just so...
No, I do. I do. And I appreciate you opening up like this. No, it means a lot. Your trust.
I do trust you.
Good. Because I really need you to hear me when I say this again. You are dealing with more than physical pain. Right? You are dealing with emotional pain, too. You know? And I see it every time you look at the picture on the wall. And I'm not saying you're a lovesick woman pining over a man, but you are a mother who's mourning the loss of her family. This is a patient. I'm sorry, I have to go.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving me another refill.
No, this is a different kind of medicine. This is my direct line. Hey, I want you to call me. All right, day or night, at the hospital, at home. I mean it, Steffi. All right, you're dealing with some potentially very serious issues. And I want you to reach out for help anytime.